Hi, I'm Astro Benja. I'm a musician, artist, visionary, and I am from Chile. And I came to Nashville to study, and I stayed for the music. Funny enough, I think I saw Jacob Collier clips of him like making music, and I thought it would be cool to make my own. So I downloaded Logic and started going at it. Ever since then, it's been my mission to accomplish that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I guess my past relationship kind of shaped the storyline on the album. Uh, it's a story, right? It starts with how it would be fun to find someone to make uh, have experiences with, and then it's a story that in the middle kind of breaks apart, and then it's sad from then on. But then you get a moment of acceptance of what it was. It was imperfect by design, so it's all kind of related to a relationship. Emotional guy. I think the main thing is you gotta live life, and at some point it does hit you, and you gotta grab that inspiration and take a piece of paper and write it down, and don't even think about melody. That's what I do. I don't think about the melody. I don't think about the chords. I just write, and then when the time's right, I grab a guitar, strum along, kind of look at the words, and stuff just pops into my head, and I kind of build a song from there. Sometimes hooks first, sometimes the verse comes first. It just really depends. I first started producing my music with Chef Kuko, which is a guy from my hometown. And he really put my music into a level that I was like, okay, it can really sound great if I put the effort to make it sound great. So ever since then, I learned a lot from him. And then I started self-producing, and I'd say like 8 out of 10 tracks are self-produced. I would create demos, and once I'm like happy with the way the songs are structured, I would like scratch everything and restart, and maybe keep some of the original tracks and just clean it up, mix it, then send it to master, and that's it. I think the one that kind of gave birth to the concept for the album, which is Summer of Two, is track number 6 on the album, and kind of sits right in the middle because it's a nostalgic song that at the end has this like outro where it's like it talks about love being buried in the sand. It was funny because I was just didn't even intend to be writing a song, and Summer of Two, the hook, it kind of like just popped in my head, and I was like, oh god, there's like gold here. So I just ran to my computer, pressed record, and like freestyled most of the song, and then I just cleaned it up like how it said, and it ended up being what the track that is now. So yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. Right, I think my most noticeable, or like my main influence, would be Daniel Caesar or Frank Ocean. And at the time, I had been listening to a lot of The Neighborhood. It's a lot of the R&B, like contemporary R&B alternative that is really popping right now, in a way of sound, right? But for storytelling, I'd say majorly Frank Ocean. It's a lot of things at the same time. It's exciting. It's really scary. It's also my birthday that same day, so I'm not even thinking about that day as my birthday. I'm only thinking about it as a release day, which is kind of makes me feel weird. But yeah, it is really vulnerable. It's personal experience, so like every other artist, it's just putting yourself out there, like leaving your heart on the table, and hoping that people will get to connect with it. So that's my hopes. Oh, the goals are many, but mainly to be able to play all around the world, say Europe, US, touring, meeting cool artists, and being able to play on a big festival back home in Chile, so I can connect with my people. And yeah, just keep making art and being happy about my art. I want to start building a community around my music and be accessible to them. kind of grow together. And I'm just hoping that people tune in June 28th for Imperfect by Design. And yeah, go listen to it.
Cool.
That's good. That's it. That's all we need.
Fire.
There's gotta be something in there.